Hello, this is Donald Munro. I am sitting in the lobby of the John Wright Theater at Fresno State, learning about the new show that's coming out from the Fresno State Theater Department. It's called Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley. And I'm here with two very special guests who are playing the two leading roles in the show, Evangelia Pappas and Ian Jones. Thank you for being here with us.
Well, thank you for having us.
So I am a huge Jane Austen fan. I know that you are,
Oh,
you are
yes,
as well.
very much.
So I'm very, very excited about this. So this is actually a sequel, and it's 2 years after the book. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
So tell us what is going on. Why have we come back 2 years later to revisit this story?
Well, everyone is gathering up for Christmas. It's a big family event, and an unexpected guest, Arthur, is going to be attending this year because Lady Catherine has passed away.
Okay. And this is at the house of Elizabeth Bennet, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Darcy's, yeah.
Mr.
Okay.
Darcy's house.
Mr. Darcy's
Yes.
house. And she's the heroine of Pride and Prejudice. So
Yeah.
she's gotten married, she's moved
Yeah.
into her own house.
Yes.
And so the whole family is going to visit for Christmas?
Yes, the whole family. You have Lydia, you just have four sisters there. So it's Lydia, Jane, Lizzie, and Mary. And then, of course, Darcy and Bingley, and now Arthur, and then later on, Anneberg.
Okay. So you play Mary, and Mary is a character in the original Pride and Prejudice who we don't know very much about, right?
No, not at all.
How would you describe her? What kind of character is
She's-
she?
You know, she's a lot more developed now, obviously. She's very nerdy, but she has a lot of wit to her. But because she was never really given the opportunity to really allow that side of her to come out, she was very invisible to her sisters and her family. Growing up, you kind of see her wit come out a lot more, her sarcasm come out a lot more, and you see her trying to find her standing, I guess you could say. She's very uncomfortable half the time. She's very awkward, but
So I've heard her described as a geek.
she is.
Is that
she's a
accurate?
nerd. Yeah.
And the same with your character,
Oh,
right?
very
Yes,
so.
very much so.
Both total geeks. So actually a couple hundred years later, you'd be in a great spot, right?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
Geeks are everything
Yeah.
today.
Oh,
Cool
definitely.
crowd.
So do you find that you think a lot about Pride and Prejudice as you're in this show? Do you think back to what the characters did then?
You know, I do, but at the same time, not as much as I thought I would, because I'm trying to put my own spin on who Mary is. Obviously, I'll look to Pride and Prejudice for maybe some backstory and like their mannerisms, but that's about it. I need to get to know her myself and not through previous work.
So how many times have you read Pride and Prejudice?
A couple times.
A couple times.
A couple.
And you've seen the movies.
Multiple.
And do you have a favorite?
I would definitely say Keira Knightley version.
Okay, so the
But-
feature film.
I like BBC just because you get the more in-depth story.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you were not a Jane Austen fan
I knew nothing.
coming in, and so you never had to read it in school then?
No,
Okay.
nothing like
okay.
that.
So your character, you say that you're also a geek.
Yes.
It seems like you are matched.
Oh, yeah.
Have your characters? Is this their like first romantic entanglement, both of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's a very awkward occurrence.
Yes.
So
Cute, but
so
awkward.
it's a very cute.
Yeah.
It's a very cute show. So the Christmas part is then because the whole family is coming
Yeah.
to celebrate Christmas. Now there must be some sort of complication here because if you're like both perfectly matched, you're both geeks, you both meet each other, then there's got to be something, right, to
Is that a-
be an obstacle.
Do we want to give you a
You don't have to
spoiler?
give it to me, but
there is an
but that is
obstacle
okay.
that
is.
occurs.
There is an
Yes,
obstacle. Okay.
there are.
Okay. So do you both do English accents in this?
Yes.
We do.
And what has that been like for you?
It's been a blast. Honestly, I've never really gotten to work on one before. I mean, I could attempt one, but it's been great working with Brad on developing that, and because he's taking classes on that, haven't you?
Yeah, Brad
Dialects.
offers a dialect.
It's like a dialect
Yeah.
class, yeah. And you've done other shows that have some sort of accent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here
but
and
it's
there.
harder than it seems, right? You
It
just
is.
don't
Very
kind of
much.
like pull it out of thin
Oh,
air.
yeah.
You actually have to work on the different
There's
You
a-
really do.
a
vowel
lot of
endings.
very specific little
Right.
things that are very like, do this or else everyone's gonna know.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So give me your best pitch. Why should someone come and see this show?
I think the show has a little bit of everything, like for anyone, you know. It's got drama, it's got lots of comedy, it's got romance, it's got everything anyone could ever want.
That is a
think
sell
it's
right
pretty-
there.
it's pretty good.
And how about you?
I think for the woman out there, there's a lot of woman empowerment in it. I mean, obviously Jane Austen, it's very woman heavy. You know, you have 5 women who kind of are really hard-headed and they're gonna get their way. And so I would definitely say it's a huge woman empowerment show.
For Jane Austen fans out there, I'm sure that you're going to want to make a direct beeline for this show and others as well, because it sounds like it's going to be a very fun holiday show. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.